All right, what's up, people? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, you know what this is? It's not going to be a Richard Carrier watch along, because that would be like 8 hours if I had to do that. No, I'm not going to talk about Nerdrotic or PTCG radio. I'm focused on this guy right here.
Sinisterism is about finding.
Always gotta fucking adjust the goddamn volume on this motherfucker.
The primal aspects of the left-hand path, primal in history, primal in the psyche, thus obtaining truth.
Hey, you know what I want to ask is, whoever wrote that, or read it, I'm sorry, you wrote it, but some other dude read it. Why don't you give a credit, like, intro by so-and-so, or do you do that at the end? I don't know, or maybe in the description, I have no idea. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be some kind of Jungian analysis, given the shadow thing. Black Flame, I think, is overplayed, but hey, there's an entry on it in Postmodern Satanism if you're interested. I know I did a paragraph on it and I fucking...
Greetings, my friends, and welcome back to your dose of sinister heathenry. But for those new to the channel, I'm Thomas Leroy, founder of the International Left-Hand Path Organization,
not
the Sect
pedophiles.
of the Horn God.
There are no pedophiles involved in that organization in any way, shape, or form.
Not only
Zero.
make those with a black flame
Matter of fact,
aware of
negative
its
one,
glow,
right?
but to also restore the
I
shadow
think that's the correct
aspects to
number.
the ancient gods by going deep into
Sell
the
me
past.
sell me
not
that one,
only
Tom. I
historically,
want that one.
but
Sell it to
also
me.
psychologically.
Seriously.
For the primal depths of the
I hope you have
psyche
rights
are
to it, because that's an
limitless.
awesome fucking Odin,
So,
man.
if this sounds interesting, make
Best
sure
I've
to
seen,
like,
man, to be
share,
honest.
and subscribe. And if you want to learn more, join the organization, the
Oh, hey,
Sect
yeah,
of
let's
the
give
Horn
this dude a
God, at
thumbs
the
up.
link down below.
No, not a thumbs down.
Thank you.
Thumbs up, buddy. I know you like that one, but I'm like...
Now, some of you regular viewers may have noticed that in the comment section, I tend not to debate. Why is that, you may ask? Because one,
Because you're
it's a
not
waste of
Jason King,
time.
that's why.
Two, I don't give a fuck what most people think. And three,
That's a good
I'm not
idea.
trying to change anyone's mind.
That's not
Listen,
the...
to get into
Hold on,
debate, I have to...
hold on. Okay, so what he basically said is, the reason he doesn't debate in comments... Well, I mean, you're not Joe Rogan, so... The reason he doesn't debate in comments is because he's not Jason King. I get it. Not everybody does what I do. It's kind of hard, actually. That's why I like what I do. Because not everybody can fucking do it. Not everybody can make a watch-along. In fact, if you want to be really smart, what you'll do is you'll make a watch-along of me making a watch-along of Tom. Right? If you got what it takes. I mean, shit, I don't know. Some people just, speaking is not for them, especially when it comes off the cuff. I mean, reading something you already wrote down, man, okay.
Care what the average person believes, and I just don't. But before you go
Me neither,
running
but I like
off
ruffling
and
feathers.
unsubscribe,
Fun, dog.
understand that this channel is not for the average person. Get what I'm saying?
No,
You may be
I'm
wondering
confused.
then, why do I waste my time making videos?
Well,
It's
you asked the
because
question,
I
not me.
want to awaken that which is already within you. Awaken, stoke the black flame within
Why?
the individual.
Why do you care about that?
And here's a fact for you. Not everyone is an individual. Most are herd animals.
Okay, so if I get you right, what you're basically saying is you want to be a teacher. Okay, I got you. That's one thing I'll never be.
I think we all know this. Just look around. But this innate herd mentality goes much deeper than you might think. That's because it's something that lies within the substrata of the human animal. It goes way back to our most primitive ancestors. It's all about safety. It's because the loner often got eaten.
The weakest.
But as
There
we
was no
evolved,
real-
so too did our soul.
There was no real loner. There might have been somebody who was exiled or kicked out. But no, back then, it was the weakest that got killed, not the loner. There was no such thing, really.
It's our consciousness.
He wouldn't survive the night anyway.
So a few, a rare few, broke away from the herd. And you, my loyal viewers, that's who you are.
Yeah, theoretically,
But
right?
some of you,
This is all
instead
weird
of
mythology.
rebelling in a dramatic fashion, just
That's how
kind
you
of
think
wandered
human
away
interaction
from the
works.
herd,
I'm sorry,
thus
you're wrong.
may feel kind of lost.
We are a collective species,
You're the
just
ones
by
I'm trying to
definition.
reach.
I mean,
Now,
you can lock yourself
my
up in a
channel can
cardboard
be
box in
for
your mom's
anyone
basement
who
if you
can
want.
relate to what I'm trying to say.
That's your choice, not
Who
mine.
can appreciate a different perspective, one you
I have the
don't
basement, just
usually
not the
find on
cardboard
a
box.
left-hand pass channel. Or it can be for those who want to check out the freak show, or those who love to hate the content, the hate watchers.
What?
All are welcome.
You're not talking about me,
Now,
are you?
here's a
I don't
little
hate
fact
watch.
for
I love
those
watch,
of
Tom.
you
Come
new
on now.
to all this, new to the darkness.
Besides, you owe me my talents anyway, so there it is.
You didn't leave the herd all by yourself. You had a companion who followed you. The shadow.
Okay, whatever.
In the
dude.
herd, the shadow is never fully realized. So when you left, it also left.
It's not realized because it's not real. But go ahead, Mr. Young.
In the herd, you're taught that the shadow is something outside you. You were never made aware of the fact that it is a part of you. Instead,
The shadow is the part of the light that gets blocked out when it hits your body. Right? Isn't that what a shadow is?
you're taught that the evil aspect of being,
I
if
don't
you
know.
will, is always out there somewhere. It's always something else.
You have like a Bizarro to the Superman. Oh, okay, now I get it. So like there's this, like the void to the Sentry. So like it's like you exist in the light, but then there's this other guy that's like part of you, but not part of you, but he's like a super like entity that comes out in the darkness and fuck. If this guy says the word werewolf, I will literally eat my hat. Oh no, wait! I'm not gonna make that bet because I haven't seen this fucking video, and this motherfucker might talk about werewolves and shit, lycanthropic and shit like that.
Or someone else.
You never can tell with somebody
Blame.
like Tom.
That's the key word in the lexicon of the herd. Blame. Blame Satan. Blame the government. Blame the universe itself. Why is the universe picking on me? Here's the tip. Embody the realization that the universe doesn't give a fuck about you. Hence, it owes you nothing. So,
I agree with that.
Where does this leave you?
No
It leaves
disagreement
you
there.
bitch slapped by the reality that your life and its course is all up to you. This fact should leave you both scared and liberated, because true liberation is scary.
I agree more with the second than the first, but yeah,
blame
mostly in
is
agreement.
easier.
Oh
Always
wait,
blame someone else.
wait. I'm not allowed. Oh shit, I'm not allowed to be in agreement because Tom called me a hater, and he said that the only reason he doesn't engage in debates is because he's not Jason King. He doesn't have Jason King's fucking wit on the fly, especially when I'm typing with fat fucking thumbs, motherfucker. Because if I ever make a mistake, it's always fucking fat thumbs. It's not me. My shit is perfect, man. Man, when I fart, man, people say it smells like rose petals. Not roses, rose petals.
Something else for the way your life
I didn't know
is.
there was a difference.
And
People
the
kept
more
telling me there was.
intangible that something else is, the better. This mindset is horrible for the individual, but it's great for the herd. This is because the evil needs to be outside the herd to keep the herd in place. But when you come to
One thing I don't like is when you take an analogy a little bit too far. an analogy is supposed to be something of similar structure that is meant to point to something of similar structure, except for the analogy is normally from the better understood to the lesser understood, right? So this whole concept that humanity is just a bunch of fucking sheep, I mean, that's a joke. That's a punchline. It always has been. The reality is far more complicated than that. And I think where the whole thing of this begins is in something that we would call the family. And then by virtue of the family, you have the extended family. So you're both bringing in a younger generation, and you're also caring for an older generation of those who cared for you, and so on and so forth throughout time. This is the basis for what you're basically analogizing to a fucking like a pack of sheep or whatever the fuck. I don't get it.
Realization
Have more
that your
confidence
shadow
in
is a
humanity,
part of
man.
you, that you are, in a manner of speaking, the villain in your personal story. The herd seems stifling. You have to get away. This often happens innately without you being fully conscious
Man,
of the
goddamn,
fact that it's going on.
Can this nigger be any more pessimistic? That's what I want to know. Can he be any more pessimistic? I mean, look, I'm not a total optimist. I'm not a bright-eyed looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I realize the underbelly of this world. Trust me, probably more than you do. But I can see the utility in a lot of things that you apparently can't. So I don't know. It's kind of weird
The
to me.
roots of this may have been present in your childhood when you found yourself drawn to
Now we're doing Freudian
monsters
fucking
and
childhood
villains
shit,
and
right?
movies and books. When you realized you sympathized with the bad guy.
Oh,
You
all the
somehow
time.
Understood where they were coming from, didn't you?
All the time I sympathize with the bad. You
Vampires
seen
are
my
a
bookshelf
pretty good example.
and my toys?
Hannibal Lecter's another.
They're mostly bad guys.
Even though you
I'm a
wouldn't or
Megatron
couldn't
guy.
do what they
I'm not an
do,
Optimus Prime guy. I'm a
you get
Megatron
their
guy.
motivation. You're the type that never really fit in, but at the same time never really wanted to fit in. Innately, you know
No, it's a,
or knew you were different.
It's a Rage Against the
Different
Machine, right?
creature, one that doesn't belong in the herd. And wasn't afraid of what lies in the darkness. Because you could see in the dark.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it. But you notice the production levels, like all the artworks and all the cues and everything else, high production level. The brother is reading, obviously. He didn't sound like he was coming off. You know how you can tell when somebody comes off the cuff is like they'll make a mistake, but they'll just walk over it. Like you'll say the wrong word when you're supposed to say one word, but you correct it immediately. That's how you can tell when somebody's being off cuff. When everything comes out like just same tempo, just kind of like hitting all. But then again, he's got a good fucking script. That's all I'm gonna say. He's got a good script. I'm not lying about the quality level of his script. And for an international organization of non-pedophiles, I think that he's doing a pretty good job. And I'm not a hater. I'm a Tom fan. Because if anybody, which there is not going to be anybody that sees this video that hasn't already seen your video, but it just props you up. It gets your name out there. So then more, your name starts, becoming trending, whatever, however the fuck that works. I don't do it for myself. That's why it's called a Tom watchalong. It's not a Tom watchalong featuring Jason King, which is what it should be called. Because my fucking commentary is better than the fucking shit you're saying. But I still appreciate what you're saying to a degree. And then to the degree I disagree, isn't that kind of what we do? So I'm getting two vibes from this. It's like, well, you know what? I don't debate comments and shit like that because but wait a minute. Aren't you an adversary? Aren't you a Satanist? Oh, no. I'm a sinister heathen. I'm some kind of pagan something or other. I don't know. But me, I can answer for myself. I can't define you, Tom, and I'm pretty sure you could probably do it for me. It might take you an entire fucking, like, 10-second video. But, like, no. I follow you. I know your fucking mentality. Don't worry. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of shit. Some shit we do. And that's, guess what? That's okay. That's awesome. I love it. But I kind of thought that's what we do. And so for you to spend the first part of this video basically decrying the fact that there are people that disagree with you in the comments. Shit. Welcome to my world, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, Tom. Appreciate the video, man. I'm a lover, not a hater. Trust me. I'm really a fan of yours. I just wish that you didn't so much not have a ring of non-pedophiles. Or, no. Did I do double negative there? Jorge, double negative check. No, run it through real quick. No, immediate. No, it was a double it was a negative. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said I didn't do anything wrong. So, anywho, yep. Love you, Tom. Have fun.